What's up, guys? See if anybody comes in here. It's Saturday afternoon, so I don't know if... I'm sure most people are doing something fun right now, not working. We'll see, though. We'll see how many losers are out there on the roads right now. Oh, we got one. What's going on? Yep, as you can see, freight rates are horrible. No, I'm just kidding. They really are in a lot of places. What's going on, Gee? How you doing, man? Jason, I've been running your neck of the woods quite a bit here lately. PA up through Scranton, up into Tunkhannock and all that good stuff. I'm doing pretty good, man. Would rather I was anywhere else than here right now, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, down here in Carlisle right now, as I'm sure you know, Jason, they've closed all the interstates for any commercial vehicles in New York and Pennsylvania and New Jersey. That's right, the ban. They've completely banned them all, even buses. I remember a couple of years ago they did something like this, but they only banned empty trucks. They didn't ban loaded trucks. But this time they've banned everything. Everything with pretty much a DOT number, it seems like. But, yeah, so I planned it out just right so that I could pick up a load yesterday up in Rochester, New York. I picked that load up last night, and it delivers tomorrow night in York, Pennsylvania. So, I just decided, and my truck was due for a service, so I planned it out. I'm like, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll pick up that load. We'll hurry our asses up and get down here before the weather gets bad, and we'll stop in Carlisle and I'll get my truck serviced. CNS? No, that's not. I assume you're referring to the shipper or somebody in Rochester. No, it was let me see here. The place I picked up at was Lidustry Foods. Oh, in York. In York, yeah, CNS. Well, here it says Kraft, but yeah, the thing for the Great Con, those, yeah, CNS. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Where are you at right now, man? Are you in better, calmer waters right now, or are you at home? Oh, that's nice. At least we'll get snowed in at your own house. I thought about grabbing a load and going home with it, and then, just getting snowed in at home, and then having fun with my Jeep or my Ford once the snow got bad. But I just couldn't justify it with, the rates are bad coming out of the New England area. They're really, really, really bad if you want to leave the New England area. If you want to go back to the Midwest, it's, you're going to have to basically take it, I can almost compare it to leaving Florida right now. It may not be that bad, but it's pretty damn bad. Like, there were loads I was looking at that went from New Jersey to Fort Wayne, 680 miles, I think it is, that were wanting to pay about $800 to $900. Weighing like 40,000 pounds. So, but if you stay up in this area, though, I've been pinging around. You hear a lot. There's been a lot of talk on here about how bad the rates are right now, and they're not wrong. I'm not going to argue that they're wrong about it. But it seems like nobody wants to come up here to the New England area. And I probably shouldn't talk about it because, I'm glad I don't have a very big subscriber base, because I don't want you guys to come up here and steal my thunder. But I've been doing pretty good as the rate con shows. I've got those 3 loads right there. As you see, the one that I'm in progress with right now. And then I've got another one that goes right back, picking up in, I think it's picking up in York, so like 0 deadhead, on Monday, and then it delivers the same day up in Rochester, and then I'm picking up another load in Rochester that delivers back down here to York. And as you can see, that one, it's the exact same load as the one I'm on now, but you know, it is paying about $100 less, but it's still a good rate though. It's still like $375 a mile, something like that. So I got no complaints. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the rates are definitely rearing their ugly heads right now. I'll tell you that. Where's everybody at right now? I saw Jason's at home. Got a couple guys watching right now. You guys out on the roads? You guys stuck in this weather? Or are you guys clear of it? I don't know who else is watching. Because right now it's just a boring, gloomy day here in Carlisle. Like I said, the truck got serviced. The damn differential fluid was low. So I don't know. The truck is so dirty though. You can't. The truck is so dirty though. You know, with all the salt and grime and everything, you can't really tell what's leaking. The differential's not leaking. I know that much. Differential's not leaking. He thought that maybe the wheel seal's leaking, but he only thought that because it was a little cleaner than the other wheel seals, but they were all wet just because of the weather. So, I mean, I haven't seen any obvious signs of wheel seal leakage, you know, no spray or anything like that. So, I don't know. Nothing to throw up any red flags, but except for the low differential fluid. So we'll see. I'm going to let it go till the next service and see what it does. Because I had him top off the differential. So we'll go ahead and see what that does. See if it, you know, was low from the get-go or something. I don't know. Maybe the last guys that serviced my truck, I've had it serviced once before. Maybe they just didn't pay attention to the differential fluid. So, I don't know. But yeah, I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I know I'm not real popular, but damn, 3 people in here. That's low. Saturday, guys. Saturday. I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys for not being on YouTube right now. If I was at home doing anything else other than trucking, I wouldn't be on YouTube either. How's it going? Hey, Jason, how's it going over there with Advanced? You guys still staying? I mean, you're on the same business motto as we are, but I mean, I assume everything's still staying pretty decent over there, I hope. What's going on, Bluish? How you doing, man? Oh, you're not? Oh, well, hell. Why'd you leave? Did you leave because of the if you don't mind me asking, did you leave because of the spot market rates right now, or did you go to another place that does the spot market? Just kind of getting a feel for what people are doing right now. I bet that's gorgeous out there right now, Bluish. I bet that's beautiful out there. This part of PA doesn't have that kind of beauty. Oh, fam, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Obviously I won't dig into what that is, but yeah, sorry to hear that. Did you yeah, it's just wet right here in Pennsylvania. It's not, there's nothing to write home about, but yet all the highways are closed. They're you know, they've banned all the commercial traffic. But it's just barely flurrying right now where I'm at. Are you still you're still driving, aren't you, McGee? Or yeah, well, you're more in the stronger snow belt too up there. I think you're gonna get a lot worse than we're kind of on the southern edge down here in New York, I believe. I don't know why I don't know why the toll road down here is even closed. It shouldn't be. That'd be nice, man, doing local stuff. So are you doing like a like dedicated then? Or what are you doing, Jason? Like I said, I'm just trying to get a feel. I'm not against finding lifelines myself to get off the spot market if I need to. I'm just kind of feeling it out right now. Because even though right now I am still in kind of a sweet spot in New England right now. The rates, there's still some good rates, and I'm still seeing some for next week. But yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's not too bad out there, Bluish. But like right here, I mean, it's, I took a load to Vermont, to Colchester, Vermont. Oh, Home Depot. All right. Yeah, I took a load to Colchester, Vermont, and it was a load of beer, so it was a heavy load. But it went 500 miles, and it paid me almost $1,900. And that was Friday, I think it was. I think it was Friday when I did that load. So that was recent, Paid me, I don't know what that equates to, about maybe $380. Something like that, $380 a mile for a 520 mile run. So I mean, I am still fishing out here in the New England area. But it's definitely getting harder to find. I mean, I use Uber a lot, and up until like last week, if you got on the Uber board up here, especially if you're in the Jersey area, if you got on the Uber board, it was littered, just absolutely littered with loads. That's pretty good too, Bluish. That's a great average. But yeah, I mean, like Uber's usually, full of loads, around here. But I got on there, and maybe it's just because it was going into the weekend, but I got on there this morning to look for some more loads for next week. And, there were like 3 loads left for Wednesday. 3! So yeah, that's the lowest. It's by far the lowest I've ever seen. As far as the quantity of loads goes on Uber. I mean, it was unbelievably low. So, so it's definitely getting hit out here, but I guess I've just found a sweet lane for right now. Like I said, I mean, Rochester's killing it right now. If you go up there and get loads out of Rochester or Buffalo, or Lancaster, New York, or Avon, New York, I mean, they're killing it. That's awesome, man. See, I would love to go out west, but I won't lie to you, I've never put a set of tire chains on in my life. And I don't want to look like a fool. So, and I don't want to pay anybody $120 to put tire chains on my truck. I'm not too proud to admit it that I've never done it before. So, I just don't want to go out there and deal with it. I've heard it's easy, and I'm sure it is if you've done it before, but, I mean, I could tell, somebody that, I don't know. Well, we were talking about drumming last time. I could tell somebody that drumming is easy, but, if they've never done it before, they don't know how to do it. Yeah, I'm sure it sucks because you're out there in the cold snow. You have a brand new set Oh, a brand new set of chains. Yeah. See, I don't even have any. I don't even have any chains. I'd have to buy some. Which wouldn't be a big deal, especially knowing the kind of money I could make out there. But I do want to go out to Utah, but man, I can't justify going out to Utah right now. The rates just going out, it's horrible going out there. You know, and then there's nothing good coming out of Utah right now. I don't know, maybe it'll change in the springtime. I don't know. Yeah, and you know, I'm the kind of guy that I like to be prepared, Jason, so I'm kind of surprised that I haven't gone out and bought some just to have, you know, but I haven't. I should, though. I don't know. But now I got to figure out where all my differential fluid's going. And I do have an oil pan gasket leak, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, you change up twice? Yeah, that sucks. There are places in Vermont that, you know, have chain requirements, and I still go through Vermont, but I don't know. But yeah, I've noticed that I had a little bit of oil dripping from here and there around the oil pan, and I thought it was probably the gasket, and I just hadn't had time to get it into the I haven't gotten it into the shop yet to fix it. It's not leaking that much oil. You know, really at all. I mean, I've added like 1.5 quarts or 2 quarts since the last time I got the truck serviced. You know, so about 20,000 miles ago. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and wait until the next time I get it serviced, and I'll get it serviced at a shop in my hometown. Vermont? Dude, I love Vermont, man. It's gorgeous up there. I mean, it's hectic, but it's gorgeous. That's not too bad, Marshall. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love going to Vermont. I really do. I mean, a lot of drivers hate it, you know, and that's another reason why the rates are probably still halfway decent up here. Is because the drivers just don't want to come here, you know. But you know, like I said, Colchester, Vermont, that's up there in northern Vermont. Pretty close to Canada. I haven't been to Maine in a long time, but there's some loads I've been looking at that come out of Maine that go to like Lancaster, New York, or something like that pay really well. They're heavy, but they pay, it's like, I don't know, 500 miles, and they pay around $1,400, something like that. You know, so those aren't too bad. They're just heavy, but once you get in New York and you're on, you know, if you're running the toll road through New York, it's not really that hilly, so it's fairly flat for the most part. I just hate running across 84 in New York. That's the roughest goddamn road. I gotta drive in the hammer lane just so I'm not shaking to death when I drive down 84. But yeah, they're busy here though at this Boss shop. That's where I got the truck serviced. It took me like, from the time I checked in here, it took them like 3 hours just to get to me. Yeah, now the snow's coming down pretty decent. Damn it. Yeah, good times, man. Good times. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine on the phone yesterday. He pulls reefer. But he pulls reefer for a company where he doesn't, you know, own the trailer. He owns his truck, but he doesn't own the trailer. You know, and it's all drop and hook. It's a real small company. It's all owner ops. But, you know, he's not responsible for the trailer maintenance or anything. We'll see you later, Jason. Good luck with everything, man. Hope that all turns out well for you, bud. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, he pulls a reefer, and he's thinking about buying a dry van. I guess he knows somebody that has several dry vans that have just been sitting, and they're less than 10 years old, and they only want like $5,000 for each dry van, from the sounds of it, from what he was telling me. And so he was thinking about buying a dry van and jumping onto the spot market with it. I told him, I said, now's might not be the best time. You might want to wait it out a couple months and see what the rates do before you, even though he's going to pay cash for that trailer, so he won't have a payment, so it really wouldn't even hurt him if the trailer sat. But who wants to blow $5,000 just to park the trailer for a year, or whatever? So, but yeah, we were talking about it, and I kind of have I kind of have a take on the whole, on truckers going on strike and everything, and I brought this up to him. He thought it sounded like a pretty good point, and maybe I'm just nuts. Maybe it's a horrible analogy. I don't know. But, right now, like a lot of drivers are saying, well, we just need to go on strike. We just need to, that's what we need to do. We need to go on strike, and that way, rates come up and yada yada. I just don't see that happening. I don't see either happening. For one, there's too many drivers out here. There are too many drivers out here on the road to go on strike, to organize it. It's sad, but it's true. And you can't, the mega carriers aren't going to go on strike. They just aren't. And once you get the owner-operators, the single truck and small carrier owner-operators and, fleet owners, once you get them out of the equation and you've only got the mega carriers working with the brokers, well, the mega carriers are going to pull those loads, for next to nothing. And then that also, and the brokers are going to love it because they're going to pocket more money. So all that's going to do in the long run is drive costs down. I have a feeling, if we went on strike, to prove a point to the brokers anyway. Because like I said, the mega carriers will dive in and take those loads that are paying nothing, and the brokers will love it, and then it'll just kill the rates even more. So I think this is one of those times we're going on strike, or one of those scenarios where going on strike just doesn't make sense. It's kind of it's kind of the cut your nose off to spite your face, in a way. Like the analogy that I gave my buddy last night. It's almost kind of like, you catch your wife cheating on you. So you say, okay, well, I'm going to show her, and I'm going to go, somewhere and whatever, and just leave her be to think about her sins. You know what I'm saying? And then while you're gone and you're tormenting yourself over it, over the fact you just caught your wife cheating on you, now you have 7 or 8 guys that are coming in and having their way with her. And, she's enjoying it. She is the broker. The guys that are having sex with her and cheating on her, or cheating with her, are the mega carriers. And you, the one that caught her, the wife cheating, is the sole proprietor, the single owner operator that thinks you're going to make an impact by walking away and going on strike. I just don't see how that's going to benefit anybody except for the brokers and the mega carriers. Because the mega carriers also have contracts, so they can afford to do some cheap freight along with their contracted freight. It all levels out for them because they have so many trucks. It all levels out. And the brokers love it. Brokers will do whatever they can to save some money. Just just the way of life. It's just the way it is. You know, they're out here to make money. We're out here to make money. They'll jump at whatever chance they can get. And, you know, like I said, costs would, in my opinion, costs would dive if we went on strike, you know, to show the brokers that we need more rates or higher rates. It's just, you know, I mean, I haven't been around for more than 11 years, but trucking, as they say, isn't really what it used to be. It's too easy to move freight for cheap. So what you need to do is stay in there and fight, in my opinion. Not go on strike and hope that the brokers come to their senses. That's just my take anyway. Done with that little tangent. But anyways, yeah. I see I'm boring you guys enough, and I'm tired. I'm stumbling over my words right now. I'm exhausted right now. But yeah. I still don't understand this whole the ground doesn't even have any white on it right now, and the roads are closed. Damn it, PA. I guess New York is getting hammered, though. In northern Pennsylvania, I guess they are getting hammered right now. And my house around in western Ohio, they're getting hit pretty hard, too. Oh, well. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, guys. We'll talk to you guys all later, and we will try to stay warm. I hope you guys try to stay warm anyway. See, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words right now. I'm just so tired. But anyway, you guys have a good one out there. Be safe, stay warm, and keep making some of that money. Take care.